Welcome to another edition of Autogeek ShowCarGarage here in Stuart, Florida. I'm your host, Mike Phillips, and on this edition, I'm going to show you how to correctly use a rinseless car wash to wash your car. In a few minutes, I'll share with you in detail the difference between a normal car wash, a waterless car wash, and a rinseless car wash, and then why to use a rinseless car wash. Before I share this, however, here's what this video will show you. 1. How to properly mix your rinseless car wash solution. 2. How to use the Grit Guard dual bucket system. 3. The different types of wash mitts, sponges, and brushes available to use with a rinseless car wash. 4. How to slice up your car into different washing sections. And 5. How to wash your car panel by panel. And 6. How to carefully wipe or blot the paint dry. First, let's go over the differences between a normal car wash, a waterless car wash, and a rinseless car wash. A normal car wash is simply the more traditional method of dragging out the water hose, filling a bucket with water, adding the soap, spraying the car down with water, then washing the car, and then going back to the water hose to rinse off suds from that section, then repeating this over the rest of the car before the section you just washed has a chance to dry, possibly causing water spots. This system works well, but it also uses a lot of water. Plus, it makes a big mess and everything gets wet, including you. A waterless car wash is where you use a high lubricity pre-mixed spray detailer to saturate a panel and then carefully wipe any dirt or road grime off to a dry shine. Now, a rinseless car wash is kind of a cross between these two approaches. Like a normal car wash, you're still going to use water, but only a couple gallons. Like a waterless car wash, instead of rinsing your wash solution off, you'll work panel by panel and wipe each panel to a dry shine using a microfiber drying towel like the Water Guzzler. With a waterless wash, you'll use dramatically less water, but still be flushing the panel with plenty of high lubricity wash solution to leave behind a scratch-free finish. So right from the start, let me share with you 6 important reasons why to use a rinseless wash. 1. Areas with government-enforced water restrictions. In today's world, there are many cities and even entire countries with government-enforced water restrictions. In these areas, it's against laws and/or regulations to wash your car with a free-flowing source of water. 2. Geographical areas of drought. In some places, there may be no official restrictions against water use, but the geographical area itself is experiencing severe drought, and self-compliance as well as common sense prevents people from using a free-flowing water source to wash their vehicle. 3. People who live in apartments. In some areas, if you live in an apartment, a condo, or a townhouse, there may be no place to wash your car with a free-flowing source of water, or there may be rules against it that you have agreed to comply with. 4. Washing in cold winter months. In cold weather, extreme low temperature can make washing a car with a free-flowing water source dangerous and difficult at best. 5. Mobile detailers. Rinseless washing enables mobile detailers to get their customer's car clean without having to depend on a water source on location or the extra hassle of transporting hundreds of gallons of water in their truck, van, or on a trailer. Besides that, some areas require mobile detailers to contain and capture their runoff water, and this is not only an added expense, it's somewhat difficult as well as time-consuming. And 6. Anytime you're traveling. If you're doing any long distance traveling, rinseless washing enables you to wash your car while en route. So as you can see, in today's world, there are plenty of situations where using a rinseless wash is the best solution for your car cleaning needs. There's a number of high-quality, rinseless wash products on the market, and here at Autogeek, we only carry the best-of-class brand names. For this how-to video, we're going to use the Detailer's Pride Rinseless Wash and Gloss, but the techniques I share with you today can be used with any premium-quality rinseless car wash. Now let's take a look at the nuts and bolts behind the process as we set up to use a rinseless wash to wash this 2007 Chrysler 3000. The most popular way to use a rinseless car wash by enthusiasts is to use the 2-bucket method, with one bucket holding the rinseless wash and the other bucket having clean water in it and a grit guard insert. And by having a grit guard insert in there, after you take your mitt and wash a panel, you can then put it in there and rub the mitt over the insert. And what this does is it allows the dirt that you've removed off the panel to fall past the grill and then get trapped on the bottom of the bucket, so you don't reintroduce it to another panel as you work around the car. You start by adding 1 ounce of DP rinseless wash and gloss to 2 gallons of water. Now, if you have a 5-gallon bucket, like any of the 5-gallon buckets that come in all of Autogeek's car wash systems, then let me show you a simple way to measure 2 gallons of water. Take any standard 12-inch ruler, place it inside the bucket, and then take a permanent marker and make a mark at the 6-inch mark. Now, all you got to do after that is take and fill the bucket to the mark, and you'll have approximately 2 gallons of water. And you can use this each time you use the rinseless wash system to wash your car. There's a number of ways to measure out 1 ounce of rinseless wash and gloss. Let me share with you a really cool and easy way to do this with a tool called the Pro Blend Bottle Proportioner. Now, these are available in both 32-ounce and 1-gallon jugs. So, first take your rinseless wash and gloss, remove the lid, and then insert the tube down inside the bottle. Tighten this lid down, and on the top of here is a black serrated cap. And you can take and you can hold this and then screw this up and down until you adjust the regulator that's inside there to the measurement of ounces that you want. So I'm just going to run this down to 1 ounce, and then what you do is you take and you squeeze the bottle just like that until you fill it to the 1 ounce marks. Basically, so it's just over the top of the regulator. Remove the cap and then pour that into your 2 gallons of water. After you add the rinseless wash and gloss, take and mix the solution thoroughly to create a uniform cleaning solution.